And to the headboard ashtray lady, you're trifling as I need you to know that, but I'm gonna help you understand why. You're not trifling in the conventional way, like dirty clothes, maybe some towels and some trash wrappers everywhere. You're trifling in the way that you might have some pee bottles, like dookie cups somewhere in that. Like I seen cigarette butts on your headboard. Imagine you sleeping good as hard as mouth open, snoring. One of them good sleeps. You adjust yourself a little too hard to hit that headboard, and a cigarette butt fall in your mouth. You choking on a cigarette butt. That's some trifling. It's trifling.
You know, when this appeared on the top of the subreddit, I genuinely thought that it was AI generated. But of course, when you open up the post, come to find out it's his grandparents. And yeah, to say that the secondhand embarrassment hit me like a truck is putting it lightly. But to be honest, it's a cute photo with two old people just not caring. And you know what? I can't hate on that, even if the shirt is completely out of pocket, like absolutely out of pocket. Something that you would ultimately wear at 80 when you know that you got maybe 5 to 10 years before you're in the dirt. And it truly makes you think where you find t-shirts like this and what would compel you to wear said t-shirts in your backyard or hiking trail. I really don't even know where this was taken, but it was certainly outside where other people could see. Aw, happy Mother's Day. Somebody made you cookies and they're little ghosts with all of your kids on it. I don't know why we're doing ghosts with weird googly eyes, and those are the strangest ghosts I've ever seen. Yeah, nah, they're not ghosts. To be honest, if you just switch the color, they could look like super goofy tadpoles, but we know what we're talking about here, and we know what we're doing, and why would you give this to your mom? Especially on a day that's supposed to be like celebrating her. I mean, this is a celebration, I guess, but it's so underhanded and mean. I really hope all the kids are grown and then everybody's in on the joke. That would be the best circumstance. Otherwise, it's just gross and overwhelmingly inappropriate. Can we do something else? Let's go to the movies. Let's go to the movies for Mother's Day. Let's start there. You're trying to tell me that you came to a family park with your child with this on your back. I just came here to get your stuff sucked. That's why we're here. Not to experience the good weather, not to spend time with our family, not to have fun, and just in general. No. Apparently there were other plans that day because he's just advertising. He knows what he wants at the public park, and you can tell this was a deliberate decision to put this on because he's matching. This dude brought his daughter to Knott's Berry Farm with the goon sweater, bro. It makes no sense. Looking like you belong on a registry. I agree, because truly, who in their right mind would put this on in front of other people? It's strange, homeboy. It's strange. And now people are posting you on Facebook, and who knows, that might mess up your reputation. You might lose your job. I don't think this guy has a job. I take that back. You don't have a job. I don't know about you guys, but something makes me think that that van has something horrific in it. Something horrible is in that car. Daddy's playpen? What on earth could that mean? Are you in the playpen, or is somebody else in the playpen? Why do we have a playpen? Why is that on your car? Of all of the wheel covers you could use, you use the one that causes the most amount of nervousness, anxiety, and general concern for whoever is in the back of that van and whoever is driving that van. I need to call an adult. I feel like I need to tell somebody, and I can't just let you drive. There's an air conditioner in the van. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even notice that. I wasn't looking. It's lived in. This van is lived in. That is the playpen. It's one thing to design these shirts. It's another thing to be the poor soul who has to screen print this vile message onto a t-shirt for $1 a day. That's gotta really suck. And to think that this guy would take this shirt out into a very bright and seemingly very clean bar is even more demented. Just like the previous post, this is not a mistake. My man bought this shirt. Anyone who buys shirts like this know that they have them. It isn't something that hides at the bottom of the dresser. It's absolutely something that you put on if you intend to day drink. And I just can't help but think just how specific this shirt is and the message on it. It's simply too specific to not apply to this man. It's not ironic. This is something that he's telling the world. He munches butt cheeks like a on bath salts. That is something that he is completely and totally proud of and is willing to have, broadcasted to society. I really hope he doesn't have anybody in his life, bro, because I know they're sore. They just gotta be hurting all the time. Oh my God, he made graduation. He made graduation, man. I can't. Oh, Kanye, please put the galaxy gas down. And apparently he has. He hasn't tweeted for like the entire week. But man, has he gone on a tear this February. It's been crazy, and I don't really know what to say other than mental illness and unfortunately severe drug addiction. Like, no joke, someone should probably just take his phone. I don't think when he's tweeting, he's lucid. It certainly seems like just randomly throughout the entire month of February, he just has manic moments, and his tweets and now general business behavior have seemingly become thoroughly influenced by whatever substance he's huffing or whatever manic episode he's suffering through. Someone take his phone before he torches his business and loses the ability to, I don't know, feed himself. And I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. You might think I'm apologizing for this. I'm not. It's horrible that he was doing this, man. It's just not right. It's certainly not something that his family, friends, and apparently now his ex-wife would endorse. It just seems so out of character and so like indicative of mental illness that like someone should help him. He needs help. This next clip is of a woman begging her child for his birthday money because she doesn't have enough money to pay the light bill. Of course, the child disagrees to this and an argument ensues, and believe me when I tell you that this argument that she's having with her own child gets stupid fast.
All the stuff I do for you as a mother. Literally, I take care of you, I feed you, I cook, I do all that stuff. And all I did, I asked you for your birthday money so that I can pay the light bill. You don't want to give me the birthday money. So I am taking the PS5 back so I can get the money so the bill can be paid.
Well, how you gonna ask for my birthday money that I got on my birthday to pay the light bill? And why you trying to take my PS5 away?
Well, you can't play the PS5 anyway if there ain't gonna be no lights in our house.
You shouldn't have been going out so much. You would have had the money. What happened to the income taxes?
Turner, first of all, I'm an adult. Stay out my business. When I come to you as a mother and I'm telling you there's an issue where I need help, you help.
Going out so much. I'm tired of you going out. You need to spend time with us, and you need to spend money on your bills.
Leilani, I'm not even talking to you. So you stay in a child's place.
Mom, you said stay in a child's place, but you asking my brother to pay your bills. And just like Lay said, you need to start spending money on us and stop going spending money on yourself and your little boyfriend.
Boy.
Attention all tipped employees, servers, bartenders, and hosts. And keeping up with the changing climate in the restaurant industry, restaurants nationwide are trying to come up with a plan to absorb credit card fees. You see, as of January 18th, 2025, it is no longer legal to directly pass them off onto the customer. So what we're seeing is that many restaurants are having tipped employees help absorb those fees. After much discussion, we have determined that we will be doing the same. Now, before you start getting upset with us, hear us out. Tipped employees are able to manipulate their income by the level of service they give our guests. Peace Pizza House has put forward much effort and money to make sure our employees have everything at their disposal, such as support staff, top-of-the-line POS systems, guest amenities, a positive atmosphere, and the like for you to thrive. You are just as much in business for yourself here at Peace Pizza House as we are. And you know what we like to say, your section is your real estate. It's up to you to maintain the real estate we provide, and that will directly affect your income. However, with income comes cost. One of those costs is credit card fees. Accepting credit cards is a luxury that we provide to our guests, but it comes with a cost. Effective Monday, January 20th, 2025, all tipped employees will be required to absorb 2% of all credit card sales per shift. Peace Pizza House will absorb the rest. In hopes to offset this, we will be increasing the default tip amounts each by 2% as well. Now, you might be asking, how are we going to implement this greedy and demented policy? Well, servers will be straightforward. 2% of credit card fees will be deducted out of the end of the day shift review. Bartenders and hosts that split tips will be automatically configured upon hours worked. And to make sure that we can effectively steal your tips, Joe and the general managers of both locations will assess this policy quarterly and will adjust accordingly depend on the number of credit card transactions and fees. Wow, if I was like a server or a bartender or even a host, and I was just made aware of this demented policy, I might have to genuinely consider coming in next week with a bomb strapped to my chest. Because the disrespect here is atrocious. Not only are you going to pay me below minimum wage because you're expecting me to earn tips, but you're going to take 2% out of my check with the expectation that I'm going to collect that 2% from, I don't know, the customers who I'm serving, who already don't want to tip even more than they have to. So I'm just gonna be out of 2%. Yeah, I'm blowing the place up. I'm blowing it up. Bruh, the $5 bill is its own cheat sheet. If you wanted to know what was on the back of it, just look at the front. Lincoln Memorial, Lincoln Memorial. It's truly that easy. It's one thing to try to be political with the $100 bill, but I have a feeling that you haven't seen one of those in a long time. And let's just say that the Lincoln being on the front of the $5 bill wasn't enough to help you figure out what monument or structure is on the back of the $5 bill. How about we use your eyeballs, look real close? Does that look like anything you can live inside of, bro? There's a statue in the middle of it and it's all open to the air. Does that look like a house? Would you want to live there? No. Let's use our brain. Let's use our brain! You know, in all of my 23 years of breathing on the only habitable planet in the universe, I have never seen a good forehead tattoo, let alone a forehead tattoo that features the name of a man who doesn't know that you exist. Like, it's one thing to support a political party, but I would never scar my skin with red or blue because I have sense, let alone the name of a president. Are you serious? It's odd. Is it not? Am I strange for thinking that this is strange? I think this is weird, and maybe we shouldn't have posted this online. Maybe you should have kept this as a diary entry, because already you're a spectacle just in public. When people do a double take, they're looking at you, ma'am. And for whatever reason, we want to compound on that embarrassment by sharing images of this happening to you online. You did this. You paid for this. How much was this tattoo? Oh my God. Straight out of South Florida, deputy tried to smuggle 60 MDMA pills in Skittles bags onto a cruise ship. Miami-Dade Sheriff's Deputy Francisco Mayo has been arrested for allegedly selling and trafficking MDMA. Investigators say Mayo sold 12 pills to an undercover informant in December for $240. Authorities later learned he planned to smuggle MDMA onto a Royal Caribbean Dance Festival cruise, hiding the drugs inside of Skittles bags. On Thursday, when he arrived at Port Miami, Mayo was arrested and a canine search revealed 5 Skittles bags containing about 60 pills. God dang, bro, what are we doing? What type of fun happens on Royal Caribbean that requires such a powerful stimulant? This dude cooked his entire life to make $240. Homie is facing multiple drug charges and felonies over $240. I don't even know if he was there to have fun. I have no idea what this says about the Miami-Dade Police Department, but obviously they're not paying their cops enough, because this dude forfeited his career to make $240. Like, that's really not a lot of money. Not even, no, we can do better, right? There's gotta be other things we can do to make money, right? My man, you wore this shirt to Chuck-E-Cheese during a Chuck-E-Cheese birthday party. I genuinely don't know what's worse. The fact that this man showed up with this shirt that is impossible not to acknowledge, or the fact that nobody in the Chuck-E-Cheese establishment has kicked him out, or any of the parents running the birthday party. This man's just allowed to hang out with his kid at this party with this incredibly inappropriate shirt, and literally nobody in the room is fazed. Not a soul. Like, for real, people are taking photos at this birthday party. There's gonna be photos of you in the background, probably with the birthday boy and or girl that features you and your goon shirt, dude. I know I might be getting to sound like a broken record because we've had 3 of these guys in this video, but you know for a fact that he didn't put this on as a mistake. It's impossible. This one's the worst. You really can't help but read what's on his chest. He knew exactly what he was wearing to this preschooler's birthday party. And to end today's wonderful video, I have a prime example of bad, trashy parenting. A young girl is sparking debate online after she got a permanent tattoo of the American flag at the age of 9. Now look, I don't know what the laws are like in Kansas City, but there should be some laws against an adult doing this to a child, or parents allowing an adult to do this to a child. Everybody involved in this situation needs some sort of consequence or reprimand. This little girl has no idea just how maimed she is at the age of 9. She probably thinks it's really cool, but she's gonna grow up and realize that her parents were pieces of shit. Like, seriously, waiting 9 more years to let this little girl make decisions about what she wants on her shoulder is not that hard. It's not an impossibility. Like, for real, what's there to debate? What is there to talk about? Let the kid grow up and get an American flag tattoo. Like, I don't get it. Let a child be a child. I wonder how painful that was for her. Because let's keep it a buck. Was this her decision, or was her parents just looking forward to something to talk about? Oh, I'm gonna give my little girl a tattoo of the American flag because that's hard. Let her make that decision at 18, man. This is weird. You maimed your kid. But look, that's my personal opinion, and if you want to have a debate about this in the comments, feel free. I want to know what you guys think. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments down below, but if you disagree, have that healthy conversation right there. I love all the discourse that happens in the comments, and I truly want to know what you guys think about this, because Hell no, this is ridiculous. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ailurus, aka Panda Daddy, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, let me know in the comments down below and leave a like if you liked the video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, fam. What you doing watching videos and not subscribing? If you're old, make sure to hit that bell so you get the notifications every time. If you guys have any other subreddits that you want me to cover or any other topics on morbid reality that you want me to include in the newer video that's going to be coming out Friday, we're locked in. Let me know in the comments down below. Every single recommendation is appreciated and accepted, and it helps me make the content that you guys deserve. So go ahead and let me know in the comments down below all the good things. And as always, gonna thank the Patreon supporters that make content like this possible. A big thank you to Dane Bracount, Dark Zombie 264, Big Brain Gamer, Birds of Steel, D the Wicker Beast, Arrow the Cat, Molly Mayhem, BD Uzi, Yex, Quispy, The Main Mon, User Deleted from Planet, Seth is the 102, Twitch is Lost, Donovich Lukashenko, Traffic Racer 124, Crows the Proto, The Blurred Star, Mr. Sandman, Mike, That One Girl, Loving Tate, Tron Destroyer 23, Code Connor Purvis, Sice Federic, My Golden Experience, James Tucker, Primavera, BMX 30, Cinnamon Sticks, The Fake Musician, Samantha Bellhart, Dundernass Hawk, and Noah. Thank you so much for your support. It is greatly appreciated. And if you want to help support the channel, there's two links in the description, one on my merch store and one on my Patreon. Both funds go directly into the channel so I can maintain what's happening here. And as always, stay zesty.